Well, I decided to do something a little different this morning. You know, I camped up on that beautiful hillside. It was that fantastic sunset, clear skies. Last night it was 50 degrees, but about 1 o'clock the wind came up, and boy, it just made a mess of things. Well, this morning I decided I'd try some things a little bit differently. You know, last night I slept on that beautiful mountaintop up in that beautiful meadow. It was about 50 degrees last night. It was great. Crystal clear, no problem. Full moon. About 1 o'clock, wind came up, blowing 20 miles an hour. I had to get out and readjust the tent. And then the fog blew in. And this morning, everything inside the tent, outside the tent, everywhere, whether it touched the side, didn't touch the side, was just soaking wet. So that was maybe not my most genius move ever. I thought up there it'd be above the clouds, but apparently the weather changed and the fog bank is higher than being down and low. Anyway, I got up, packed up real quick, ran down a hill, walked 4 miles, made it to this great shelter, exploded my gear everywhere, hung stuff up, got it all dry, had breakfast, and then put it away. So I was like, well, how long does it take to put your stuff away? Turns out it takes 10 minutes to put all my gear away. Take my tent down, roll everything up, pack it up. So that's not too bad. I don't know why I have the trail name of last, and I don't know why I can't get out of camp faster than that. But anyway, it was about 15 minutes this morning and 10 minutes right now. I don't know. I'm going to have to work on that. Well, the Appalachian Trail intersects with the Virginia Creeper Trail, which is a rails to trails route. Wow. I hear it's like 50, 60 miles and it's all downhill. It'd be great on a bike. So I'm stuck with an interesting dilemma. Do I continue to walk on the Virginia Creeper Trail, or do I take the turn off here in about a half mile and go do the Appalachian Trail? I'm not sure that I can convince myself to make that shift. Let's see. The Appalachian Trail goes up 1,500 feet up the mountain with switchbacks, follows a ridge line, and then goes down 1,500 feet to reconnect with this trail. Or I can continue to walk along this beautiful stream down in there, the Laurel Creek, Laurel Creek or Laurel River. And I'm going to end up at the same place where I'm going to camp, right along the river. Let's see. Climb the mountain, stomp around, or take the gravel road. I'm going to take the gravel road. Well, I think I'm going to be happy with my decision to continue to hike on the Virginia Creeper Trail. It's about 6 miles or 7 miles. It's 9 miles on the Appalachian Trail. I don't know really how far it is on the Creeper Trail, but they end up at the same exact place. They're going to split and then rejoin. But I haven't had a shower in 3 or 4 days, and that looks really tempting. So, decision made. You know, I can't really complain. I think my decision to go ahead and walk on this bike pathway was a good one. That sure is pretty. It's nice and quiet here on the trail until the bikers come by. It's kind of cool with the falling leaves though. I like it. So I made it to camp and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. It's right next to the Virginia Creeper Trail. That's that bike path right through the woods right there. And it's right next to the creek, Laurel Creek, that has been following for quite a while. Somebody dropped this neat little brochure, the Virginia Creeper Trail. If I open it up, it shows that I am right here and I'm going over to there, and I can either follow this heavy dotted line here for 4.5 or 5 miles, or I can follow the itty bitty dotted line and go up the ridge and around and up the ridge. Let's see. It's about 1.5 miles further to do that, or I continue walking on this beautiful section and continue to give my feet a rest. Yep, looks like I'm going to stay on the train, on the Virginia Creeper Trail, the old train rail. When I was in the small town of Taylor, which isn't much, maybe 20 or 30 houses, I ran into an old gentleman who was out there working in his yard. I'm like, hey, where's the AT, or should I, what's the trail like? What's the Virginia Creeper Trail like? He's like, oh, you don't want to go on the AT. You want to do the Virginia Creeper Trail. It's much more scenic. Boy, he was right. Isn't that pretty? I get to walk by that all day long.